am just heading back to the parking lot after a fantastic hike. And you are just starting to watch it. I think you'll like it. And my recommendation is to come on a day just like this, with light snow falling or the day after a light snowfall. It is really, really beautiful here. Nice old trees along here, and the snow is just the perfect added touch. This is an interesting area with a rehabilitated aggregate gravel pit and the headwaters of the East Duffins Creek on the Oak Ridges Moraine. And these two are very much related. I'll tell you more during this video. It is quite a cold day today, which I love. I feel perfectly warm out here right now. Here is our first view of the East Duffins Creek, which begins right here in this area. How does that happen? Well, this trail is on the Oak Ridges Moraine, which is a ridge landform that runs 160 kilometers across land north of Toronto. It is mostly made up of gravel and sand deposited during the last ice age. And the thing about gravel and sand is that it is very porous, meaning that rainwater can seep through it. Water seeping through porous materials is known as an aquifer, and eventually results in stores of water underground. This groundwater eventually comes out of the ground as little streams, and these streams come together to flow into large rivers in the Toronto area. The small streams that flow into and form Duffins Creek are emerging from the Oak Ridges Moraine right here on this hike. What a scenic little bridge. But don't go that way. The trail goes to the left up the bridge. This is the route I took through the Glen Major Forest. The trails are not marked, so it is helpful to use an app like AllTrails for navigation. This is the AllTrails route I used for a base, but I made a couple of changes for my route. A small section of the trail is closed here, but it is easy to go around. Make sure you turn back onto this trail though, so you'll be able to see the lookout. The message on the signpost back there said, "Do more of what makes you happy." That is what I am doing. This makes me happy, being out on the trails like this. At post G11, I started following the map to go on a different route back, and it's so nice. This is a section of the Great Trail, or the Trans-Canada Trail. This trail is 28,000 kilometers long. Aha! Now we have a great view of the old gravel pit. Toronto and Region Conservation Authority bought this abandoned pit in the late 1990s. And has worked to rehabilitate the land by seeding, planting, and creating habitats and trails. You know already that the Oak Ridges Moraine is made up of gravel and sand. They are very much in demand. The Oak Ridges Moraine is critically important for maintaining biodiversity and holding groundwater. Can new gravel pits be opened on the moraine? It seems that yes, this is allowed, but only in certain areas and with careful consideration. I hope the consideration is indeed very careful. Some days when you're out for a hike, you're tired and can't wait to get back to the car, but that is not me today. I feel super energized today. I have enjoyed this hike so much, and I'm kind of sad that it's coming to an end. Someone lost a sock. How does that happen?